So what do you do when the things that you let out in the dark decide that they're leaving with you? Well, there's only one thing left to do. Run. So I did. I ran like my life depended on it. As far as I was concerned, it did. Johnny was an afterthought. If he made it home, great. As long as I did too. This darkness was nothing. I'd run into this darkness 100 times over to get out of the darkness that was in that man's eyes. The darkness in that house. The dark cloud that hung over it all. I ran the 5 blocks down the street with the ease of an Olympic sprinter, not even looking back. There was nothing to look back at. There was nothing back there for me. I trusted my legs to take me where I needed to get to, and accepted the fact that my mind was headed elsewhere. Who was that? What was that? And why would he let me go? Knowing I'll never be able to keep my mouth shut about this and keep it to myself. My mind tormented me. And the pitch black canvas of night seemed to be painted with red eyes just like his, staring holes at me, watching my every move. He told me it would be like this. He told me. A couple of blocks away from the house, I slowed down just so I could catch my breath. I can't go in the house like that. Mom would definitely know something was up. And I can't tell her about this. Despite the chill climbing up my spine, I kept pressing on until I reached my yard. There was no sign of Johnny and his at all. I'm guessing, I'm hoping, he made it home too. But now I'm just glad that I'm here, that I made it home. The chill subsided and a calm took hold of me. And that calm carried me all the way through the door and into the living room where my mom was waiting. Oh my God, you look like you've seen a ghost. It was her hello to me. Please don't say that. I ran down the night's events from top to bottom and told her everything. To her credit, she did what she could to make me feel better about it. She did what she could to subvert those fears. I promise you, Mr. Payne is gone. And he has been for a long time. Maybe somebody moved in and just wants to scare you guys off his street. Just relax and it'll go away. It's over now. I left the room ready to make my way upstairs. Yeah, it's over. I'm home now. I smiled to myself before my concentration's broken by Johnny opening the door that I swore I'd locked. Dude, did you see that? There's something crazy in that house. He didn't answer, but he made his way towards me on the stairs, looking down the whole time. Hey man, you good? I asked as I pushed him back a few steps. And then the eyes found me. He looked up and said, "I'm good, man." And there was a smirk that took over his face, and the eyes burnt a hole through me, the same eyes I'd seen before. Red. Deep red. "It's good to be home." Mr. Payne's voice echoed through the halls of my house as I screamed to my mom, "Mom, we gotta go." I shake her shoulder and She doesn't budge. So I walk in front of her and I watch her mouth slowly turn up into the same smirk that Johnny was wearing. And I look down and see she's holding a picture that I'd never seen before. He's home, her mouth says. And I look down and see it's an old photo of what I assume to be his family in the olden days. The darkness had truly followed me home. And I'll never forget those eyes.